this film will really steal your time away. It's Steel on Stinger Madness.
What's that smell?
I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty as fuck. Thirsty as fuck.
Hey, look at me!
Thrill me.
If you come back in here, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Hey, look at me!
It stinks.
Hello, and welcome to Stinger Madness, the podcast about bad movie lovers. Wait, the podcast about bad movie lovers who are bad movies from bad movie.
This week on Sneaker Madness,
Justin fucks up the intro.
Jackie might have been drinking.
Did you just call me a bad movie?
This is a podcast about bad movie lovers by bad movies. So we are bad movies, yes. And we're going to talk about bad movie lovers. Frank's got cool hair.
Yeah.
Frank and Jill's mustache is growing in nicely. The end.
What?
I'm your host, Justin. With me, as always, are Sam and Jackie, except for last week. Jackie was not here, so welcome back to the show, Queen Jackie. You were missed.
Thank you. I had a lung infection, which made it very hard for me to breathe.
Yeah,
so
you couldn't even speak.
I couldn't really speak, and I had no voice. And, so this week, I've got a lot to say. Or at least I'm going to try to say a lot because, I got to make up for last week.
You've been saving up.
Yes.
She's been saying a lot. Earlier when we were watching the movie, she told one of the dogs that they smelled like trash. And then she's like, I need another shot of whiskey.
I said, you smell like a dirty fart.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. But then with no break, she's like, you smell like a dirty fart. I need some whiskey.
It helps my sore throat and my cough. You don't want to be hacking up a lung in the middle of the show. And I've got two corgis that just bit me in the feet. So, listeners, guess what? We got another corgi.
Yeah.
We got a corgi girl, and we named her Red Sonja. It's the dogs. They're playing right by my feet, which is what that boom sound is. Okay, come on, move along.
Yeah, you got to scoot
Get
that,
out of there.
'cause that's going to come right through.
So, yeah, that was their appearance on the show today, was the boom sound.
I think we can hear the wrestling, the dog wrestling too.
Yeah. Well, that's just a bonus. Really. A cute bite you in the face bonus.
Well, I'm glad that you're back. Sam and I, try as we might, we couldn't fill the entire hour and a half with just the two of us.
No, we only made an hour and 10 minutes.
It really is a three amigos type scenario. You can't get the job done without all three.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't really play up the sexuality of these movies. You guys,
It's hard.
You guys are not on
okay.
Buns Patrol and cat penis sheaths, and
Okay.
I mean, I'm here for you guys.
Well, I'll be waited with bated breath on how you're gonna spin the sexy on 1997's Steel, starring Shaquille O'Neal.
I've got some questions about that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna save those till later.
I would say it's a very sexual piece.
Okay, all right. You want to make your argument about that now, Sam? Or?
Oh, no, we'll wait.
All right.
Yeah.
Sam
Sam will back me up.
Sam, what have you got to tell us about 1997's Steel?
Before I say anything, I need to, because of our condition of having written the blog a week before last week, and then Jackie was gone, I forgot to mention the most interesting thing about Christmas Evil. The guy that plays the deranged Santa, that's Fiona Apple's dad.
What?
How did I fucking forget to mention that, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that would be why she's fucked up.
I don't know if she's
not
well,
fucked up.
Yeah, she's just different. She's unique.
Hey, move along. Excuse us, listeners.
Fantastic vocalist, the Fiona Apple.
Yeah, she's a good pianist as well.
Yeah, quite so. Very skinny. Needs to eat more.
Sure.
Probably needs to work a little bit more. I don't know. This Fiona Apple.
I think she's
20
doing
years ago.
fine.
Yeah.
Dude, I think she probably made her money and was like, fuck him out.
Yeah. We're not here to talk about Fiona.
No,
Apple.
we're here to talk about Dr. Shaq, U.S. Marshal.
Right.
Esquire.
Well, he's really a doctor and he's really a U.S. Marshal.
And he's actually, Esquire is the proper term for a lawyer.
And
I don't think he's finished law school yet.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought he got the honorary degree.
Well, he was going to get a real one.
Oh. He's also gold bond salesman.
Mm-hmm.
And he's currently making time with the general.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, now he's a General's Insurance car sales or whatever fucking shit is. With
General Steel Buildings and Car Insurance.
Yeah.
And he's on like 7. He showed up one day and made as many commercials as they could spit out. It's awful.
This is part 2 in your basketball player trio series, Sam. We started it with Double Team starring Dennis Rodman.
And this week is Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal.
In Steel, comic book movie connection.
Right.
And next, in 3 weeks, will be The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh with Dr. J.
Right on. What's the story behind Steel, other than the fact that it was a DC comic book, which I believe Steel, if memory serves, I wasn't a big fan, but he's part of the Superman universe, isn't that?
Yeah, Superman saves him, and it inspires him to be a hero himself.
Okay, but are you familiar with him at all?
Not especially.
Okay, I wonder if his origin story and powers and background are similar to this movie.
As I understand it, Kenneth Johnson, the director, was sort of given free rein to rewrite as much of this as he could, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to make him a sort of a blue-collar Batman," and then he got rid of any of the other DC villains that would have been associated with him and made up his own stuff. This is in spite of the fact that Kenneth Johnson had worked on The $6 Million Man and the Incredible Hulk series. Even though Steve Summers isn't an actual comic book character,
right.
It's very comic booky, so I don't know why he's like, I don't want to do a comic book movie.
So he made a movie about the king of the trash yard.
Right. Because primarily the only difference is that in this film, even though he has superpowers throughout the entire thing, the character Steel himself is just a guy wearing a bunch of steel.
He's seriously, it isn't blue collar. He's like a low rent Batman.
Yeah. No. And the parallels to Batman, I will get into those.
The music as well.
1997.
Yeah, so
Speaking of Batman, right at the same time as Batman and Robin. Another WB production that failed.
Which made more money on its opening day than this made in its entire run.
Huh. I can't imagine why. They both stink, but at least one's got Batman.
This shit cost $16 million.
$16 million?
Yeah.
They probably spent a majority on the sweet wheelchair.
Yeah.
She had like 3 wheelchairs in this movie. And they got progressively better as she went. Like,
sort of.
Did they?
I think they busted the budget out on wheelchairs for this movie.
What did it make in return, Sam?
1.7.
That's arguably the worst return we've done percentage-wise on this show.
It's easily the worst return Shaq's had on anything, because that guy made shit albums that went double platinum.
Right.
Whatever. Shaq Diesel was like 5 times platinum.
What? He made music too?
You don't remember? Do you want me to shoot it?
No!
Do you want me to pass it?
No!
Do you want me to slam it?
Yeah!
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Shaq Diesel, baby.
He was also a guest in that song that's actually not that bad called What's Up, Doc? Can We Rock? But I can't remember who did that. That wasn't him. He was just featured on it.
Cool Mo D?
It was not Cool Mo D.
That's too bad. Anything else?
Well, I mean, dude, Scott, it's just crap. Quincy Jones, right?
Quincy Jones. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Motown launcher, one of the talentedest producers of history, produced this film
as a pet project. He really he was like, this is a perfect time.
Yeah, it's the Quincy Jones connection is very much like The Last Dragon with what's his name?
Barry Gordy.
Barry Gordy.
It is very Barry Gordy.
Yeah.
It's Quincy Jones liked it. He thought this is a great time to introduce an African American superhero. Also,
which he's not wrong about
which
that.
Is not. And he was like, "There's no better ambassador to this than Shaq," and he wasn't wrong about that. What he was wrong about was hiring this Kenneth Johnson guy who decided to make his own movie rather than just fucking make the comic book movie.
I wonder why they didn't go with Cyborg. The other...
Was Cyborg around yet?
I thought so.
Because he got big in Teen Titans, which I don't think was really until you...
All right.
It was a little later.
I want to know why they didn't get Dolph Lundgren be
Because he's not black.
protagonist.
Because he's not black.
No, evil guy.
That's the antagonist. Jackie.
Antagonist.
Yeah. No, instead they got Judd Nelson from Breakfast Club fame.
Actually, this is
Dolph
also
Lundgren would have been a much more great opponent.
Because Dolph Lundgren is always the greatest opponent, Jackie. And he probably would say, no.
yeah. You should get Judd Nelson for this shit.
That guy
You're
will
like,
do anything.
Wait, Judd Nelson from Suddenly Susan? Which is what he was doing at the same time as this.
Right.
And people were like, it's his comeback. Like, from what?
From
exactly,
what? The
right?
Breakfast Club?
Yeah, that's the thing is like, my mom said that. She's like, oh, Judd Nelson, I love him. It's great to have him back. And I'm like, he was just in New Jack City. Where has he been? I mean, he consistently does bad movies. It's
Right.
not like he went anywhere
Right.
or came from anywhere.
And has never been the leading guy behind anything.
No, and ultimately, I was always just sort of like lukewarm with him. Like, yeah, whatever, Judd Nelson. But he stinks in this.
He is awful.
Has he ever had a role where he was the love interest?
Breakfast Club. You really should
Yeah.
watch The Breakfast Club.
You shouldn't. I don't like it at all.
Really?
Yeah,
I've-
think it's.
I've only
I think
seen it,
it's
like, one
trite
time.
and cliche and very poorly written and has set teenage history back by about 60 years.
Huh.
I need to watch it then.
Fuck the
'cause
Breakfast Club.
I like The Breakfast Club because of the genre play on the confinement film where they're in detention. That's sort of my reason to like it.
See, and I'm gonna have to watch it now because any film that you say you absolutely hate might be right up my alley.
Yep. The trivia question would be who, because Shaq missed being the first African American comic book hero on major release by 2 weeks.
Which was.
Would you venture to guess who
Oh,
it
that's
was?
what the question was.
Samuel
Yeah.
Jackson.
Comic book, African American.
1997.
1997 by 2 weeks. Major theatrical release
Yep.
or.
Major release. That's what the other caveat.
God, I'm going to kick myself, aren't I?
Yeah, I'll tell you who it was, and if you can name the movie, I'll still be surprised. Michael J. White.
Oh, Spawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Travesty in film.
You and I went and saw that in the theater.
I was pissed.
Yeah, Spawn is awful.
I'm still pissed.
I'm still pissed about Spawn too.
Yeah.
That movie is. I don't even think it's good enough to be on Stinker.
Oh,
Madness.
no, it's a travesty.
Yeah, it sucks.
mhm.
It's an affront
sucks.
to its source material.
never seen it.
Don't.
Good.
Yeah, stay away.
Do
Stay
not.
clear. It's a do not.
I can't believe that Sam's not going to talk about John Henry.
Okay, John Henry, the character's name of Shaq's. What are we going to talk about, John
He's
Henry?
based off the legend of
Of
John Henry.
Sort of.
He has the hammer. John Henry went in. He was doing the holes for the dynamite. Then they brought in a steam machine, and John Henry beat the steam machine, but at the cost of his own personal health and well-being. His heart stressed out, and he died.
Is he a real guy?
John Henry, they took him to the graveyard.
Or is he like
He'll
a
die with a steel in his hand.
American
Lord,
legend?
Lord.
So he's like Casey Jones?
He's Paul Bunyan,
He's-
but
Paul Bunyan.
black.
Dude, but he was working on the
Or
railroad.
Paul Bunyan's white him, one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a big statue of him in Virginia.
Huh.
But
And
this is John Henry Irons, who's actually third cousins with Jeremy Irons.
oh, well, I don't know. I thought during this movie they kind of tried to draw those parallels.
No, I think that's totally
Absolutely
yeah,
did, yes.
definitely. For
and
sure.
because he had the broken ribs, and he was out there trying to stop this crime, even at the risk of his own personal health and safety.
It seems like you like the tale of John Henry quite a bit.
I do
Jackie.
like folk tales
pretty
quite
good.
a bit.
Yeah. All right.
And this was a really sad one. That I remember the song when I was a kid.
How about that folk tale about George Washington having wooden teeth? You like that one? That one's pretty fun.
That's not a folk
He
tale.
didn't tell a lie either.
Chop down that cherry tree, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he kept all those soldiers out in the middle of freaking winter, and most of them died.
Yeah,
Oh.
and had a bunch of slaves. Anyways, still, back to that. Very failed. Didn't have a sequel. I don't think it's probably set the Warner Brothers movie franchise back as much as Batman
No.
and Robin did, but boy howdy, this
Having
movie stinks.
both of them the same year, though, really sort of cinched it.
Yeah.
Not just for this, but this is what gives you the long hiatus. And then it's like New Line takes a chance with Blade is your sort of comeback of
Blade
the
was
American,
98, but that's Marvel.
But it's the comeback of the comic book hero.
Right. No, Blade was a big deal. Launched the whole thing.
What's his face? The guy that directed this wanted Snipes to do Steel and not Shaq. I think that what Snipes said, if he would offer, is some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
By making terrible movies.
and go fuck yourself.
Always bet on black.
Exactly. He was doing better shit.
Yeah. Should we get into this, guys?
Why not?
Or do we want to talk about who else is in this? Richard Roundtree is in it
Oh,
for
yeah.
the third episode of Stinker Madness from Q and Maniac Cop, I believe.
It's what happens if you're Richard Roundtree and you've never been in a good movie once. But
You
you've
end up
been
in
in a
Steel?
lot of bad ones.
You end up in Steel?
You end up on Stinker Madness
Yeah,
3
Yeah,
times.
that's true.
Hey, but you know, he had an acting career.
Oh yeah, I would switch places with him. He wouldn't switch places with me, I'm sure.
He probably got some action.
The guy who played Shaft, I bet he got plenty.
Yeah, he's Action Man. He actually only is in action movies.
Fine.
He got lots of action. Oh, wait, you're talking about vagina,
Oh.
right? Innuendo action? Is that what you're talking about?
Talking about Porkin.
Yeah, he was Shaft, Jackie. He got all the fucking action.
No, I'm talking about the old general guy.
Oh,
Charles
Charles
Napier?
Napier? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much action Charles Napier
Probably
saw.
not.
He's probably
I've
been
been
married for
married-
like
yeah.
75 years.
I haven't had sex since 1973. Bring in Rambo.
All right, so the movie starts out with the tank driving through the forest, chopping down stuff, running over trees. Cool. And then it gets lasered. Its treads get lasered off.
Sure.
And then glitter missiles
glitter
shoot
cannon.
at it.
Yep. Glitter
And
cannon.
do they explode it or do they just heat it up?
It's hot.
Which is the same thing
Like
as the laser.
Strip club, glitter, baby powder hot.
Oh, that kind of hot.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton hot. Not hot as in 1,000 degrees.
Paris Hilton hot's exactly right. Like if you're looking at that tank sober, no thanks.
Yeah, but
After
now that it's
6
got glitter
beers,
on it,
yeah, ooh,
that's
that's the
hot.
one for me.
Oh, I meant like,
Yeah.
okay. We're on different wavelengths with this joke, Sam.
Stripper tank, get that other track off, tank. Ooh, I like it.
So the guys come out and they're like, we surrender from the tank because it's too hot and glittery inside, I guess. I don't fucking know what's going on.
Yeah, it heated it up, I guess.
It's all a training exercise for the army.
Who invents their own weapons, as we're now going to be told.
Right.
So the head of the new military weapons division is Shaq and Judd Nelson. And Annabeth Gish. She was the replacement to Scully, wasn't she?
I think
No,
she
it-
was.
Wasn't she?
Yeah, I think she was.
In the blog, I said Annabeth Gish, the girl that you've seen 100 times over the last 25 years and forgotten about immediately after she isn't on screen anymore.
Yeah, I watched her throughout the entire thing. I was like, I've seen that woman before. She's post Scully. You're absolutely right. So, anyways, yeah, it's a training exercise for Shaq. He's the guy behind the laser gun glitter bomb thing.
Sure.
And Charles Napier's their boss, or the guy that's in charge of this project. He's like, great job, guys.
God damn it, go get Rambo 2 again.
I like arrows with bombs on
Yeah.
them better. And Judd Nelson's kind of like a loose cannon with this project, though. He's made his own adjustments to make the lasers and glitter bombs more powerful than they're authorized. Whereas Shaq wants to use non-lethal force behind everything. He wants
Sure.
Those beanbag guns and the sonic cannon, which they do have.
Yeah.
Some other probably secret projects that the military's been involved with.
Brown note.
The Brown Note, yeah, the Brown Note's a good one.
I haven't encountered in a film anyone as evil and ambitious with no brains or real motivation other than this character that Judd Nelson is playing.
He just likes to turn everything to 11, Sam.
Yeah, he just like walks up to the center and is like, we can turn it up higher.
Yeah, goes higher. You
Oh,
want to
yeah.
do it? You want to do it? Let's do it.
Let's do it. I can turn it up higher.
Well, it hasn't been approved for that. Well, so we're going to find out if it's cool or not.
Yeah.
Well, he's just trying to get in good with the senator so he can get promoted.
The senator.
Yes.
The lady senator that he
Right.
tells, that wasn't full power, ma'am. What's your security clearance?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, it's a 4. And he's like, well, I'll bend you over this broken ass tank and show you the full power. And then she was like, oh, yeah, you're going to make captain. And he's like, yeah, let's
Captain
do
of my
it.
beeve.
Oh, boy.
Hi,
pirate
captain.
captain.
Find the man in the boat, Captain. Still haven't found it. Just keep trying.
Her security clearance.
He's
was
not
only-
a sailor, Justin.
Apparently, you don't know what the little man in the boat is.
I do.
Okay, good.
But you're talking about
You have
boats. You're talking about boats. This is not a boat situation.
Well, if he's the captain, he's steering the ship of the vagina.
No. Okay.
It's like, ma'am, your security clearance is only a 4, but your boner clearance is an 8.5.
You cleared this boater like she's fucking jumping
She's
over
a high
it.
jumper, yeah. There's all sorts of Olympic references in this movie.
And Olympic boaters.
Oh, that was how it was in Greece. They didn't have other normal poles. It was a different sort of a pole vault. I've heard about it.
The javelin was really interesting.
Yeah, it was.
That's when you have to stick the landing.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so it's time to test the sonic gun, which he's now cranked up to 12, because if it goes to 11, you might as well take it to 12 as well. It is too much juice.
It's just got a fucking slider, like it's like any piece of Radio Shack equipment.
Yes.
How do we adjust this? Oh, just push the slider up until the red lights come on.
Whatever you think.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. It blasts through the building, causing a massive collapse of concrete and rebar.
It kind of looks like it ricochets.
It did. It
Yeah.
ricocheted back into them.
What would sonic cannon ammo ricochet off of?
Other buildings.
But
According
it
to this.
can blast through buildings.
Yeah, so why would it ricochet?
Right.
It should just hit and then maybe, I don't know.
Dissipate.
I'm not like the scientist that the army has.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Otherwise, you'd be Shaq. But either way, it causes a massive collapse inside the building that they're in. The senator gets some concrete that lands on her face. Apparently, she's dead.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Girlfriend has... Sparks has been smashed in the legs.
Yep.
And may never walk again, despite Shaq's attempt to save her by lifting the majority of the building off of her.
He does save her. He lifts the building up and she gets out.
But it was just on her legs.
It in her spine.
Yeah.
So he didn't save shit.
We saved her life.
From
Yeah.
what?
Being smashed more.
She's already been smashed as she's getting.
Oh, no, she leaves her under there. You never know.
She probably would have died from lack of oxygen because her lungs would not have been able to expand, so she would have suffocated, which would have been a horrible, horrible death.
Wait, her lungs couldn't expand because she had a rock on her legs?
On her lung. The rock was over her entire
It was
body.
not. It was on her legs. Anyways,
No, it was over her entire body.
my point is that before the movie even starts, he's got super strength.
He does have super strength.
Because he's big?
Yes.
That's it?
Big equals strong.
Yeah, dude. Duh.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no, like, something we're missing.
No, he didn't get bit by a camel spider or anything.
So if you're 300 pounds and 7'28",
Mm-hmm.
you just have super strength as a normal person.
He seems to in real life.
Okay. Shaq?
Yeah.
He did jump from Earth to the moon that one time and plant the flag. And
Yeah.
just held his breath the entire time. He also defeated Galactus, which was very helpful. I guess you're right. Yeah, Shaq does have super strength.
I hear tale of him throwing Derek Fisher over like 15 feet onto a hotel room bed.
That was wait, what? What?
You ever heard any of the Shaq-nanigans?
Shenanigans.
Yeah, they got real weird apparently.
They.
Yeah, he was a real jokester, but one of the things that he would do
Who
besides
is they?
them, the shenanigans.
Who
Shaq
who
would
it
pull
belongs to the
shenanigans on all of the
group.
teammates that he had.
Oh, the NBA players.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So he like picked Derek Fisher up and threw him across the room onto a hotel like 15 feet, but he would also
He
strip
chucked
down
a man 15 feet?
Yes. A man that weighed about 210.
So he's also Stan, the man chucking man from Volcano. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's about how far Stan threw a man.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
He would also, and this is just allegedly, but he's never denied it, would wrestle people naked. Like you'd be like, "Oh, I'm coming home from dinner," or coming back to the hotel room from dinner, and then all of a sudden there would be a naked Shaq in the hallway, and he would charge you and pin you until you tapped out.
Thus, the second Greek Olympics reference of this episode. Greco-Roman wrestling with your dinger out. If you were a man that is not Shaq's size, and you had a man who was Shaq and his dinger was out and he was on top of you, would you win the wrestling match?
You can't win a wrestling match against Shaq.
No. So why does he take his wiener out? Because it doesn't have any more advantage.
I don't
like
know.
if you're me and you're wrestling somebody who doesn't want to be wrestled and have my dinger out, they're probably going to be like, God damn it, I don't want to wrestle you. You forfeit, I win. But if you're Shaq, you're going to win anyway. So I just think he likes his dinger out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because it's funny.
Oh, it's probably
Because it makes people uncomfortable, and that's how you bond. You make fucking people uncomfortable. I mean, I do this all the time at work.
Oh my god!
I tackle employees with my cooch hanging out, and I kind of rub it on them, their arm or something a little bit, and be like, "Now we're sisters."
What?
And then HR comes and shoots you.
I am
Where are
HR.
the police? Jesus, this is assault.
Don't work with Jackie. She's basically Harvey Weinstein.
It's true. We have a quota for sexual harassment that we have to meet every day at work. And if we're not meeting it, we're not doing our job.
Hashtag me too. So anyways, Senator's dead. Shaq's girlfriend's got no legs. The court
She has legs,
all
they
right,
just
whatever.
don't work.
At the court marshaling of Judd Nelson, they're like, so, Shaq, did he turn it to 12? And Shaq's like,
Yep.
yeah, he totally turned it to 12. All right, well, here's his punishment. Do whatever, guy.
They say Charles Napier's like he's going to Leavenworth, but he doesn't. He just like goes wherever. So I guess he's going to whenever.
Immediately after the trial, there's a scene where he's flipping Shaq business like, hey, thanks for having my back, buddy. And Shaq's like, I got the people's back. And he, like, so he's not in, handcuffs or arrested at all. He's just out in the hallway yelling at witnesses. This is not how tribunals work at all.
Well, if this was the sort of consequence to being court-martialed, everybody would do it.
He killed a U.S. senator.
Yeah.
It was
After
an
he saw
accident.
There's no accidents when politicians die.
Some
Yeah,
of
there
them.
isn't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good accident.
Imagine if
Donald Trump
no,
was.
fuck all the senators. I don't like any of them. You know what? I'm not
senators?
gonna be like, oh, hey, we like that one senator. Let's say, imagine if cool senator got
Senator
crushed.
Cool Guy.
Senator Cool Guy. Wait, none of those. We don't have that.
No,
Because
we got
imagine if Ted Cruz got crushed by a fucking concrete boulder. I think they would pin a medal on Judd Nelson's chest.
or the boulder.
The boulder would be like in a museum in a glass case with
No.
the Medal of Honor on it.
Yeah, we don't have cool center. We've got 100 McCreepies.
Pornhub would be disappointed if Ted Cruz died, though.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there goes all the cash.
There's our promotion gone. Fucking Ted Cruz. He sucks. Okay, so he's not in trouble. He's just pissed at Shaq. And Shaq's like, okay, well, now that my lieutenant girlfriend has no legs, I'll come visit her in the hospital, and she'll be cool, or I don't know. I'll just bring her some flowers and a balloon or whatever. It works. And so he's like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm pretty good. I hear you're leaving town. I'll come see you when I can walk again. And he looks up at this nurse, and the nurse is like, fuck no, buddy.
No.
That is not gonna happen. But I thought what was really creepy about the scene is that he lays the flowers down over her vagina.
I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that either.
And then she doesn't move her arms to take the flowers, nothing. She just. So at this point, I'm thinking she is paralyzed from like the neck down.
She is paralyzed from the waist down.
I was thinking she was paralyzed though from the neck down
Okay,
because
all right.
she doesn't reach for the flowers. She doesn't like reach for him. She just kind of sits there with these flowers over her crotch.
She, I believe, has not been told that her legs no longer work. She just thinks that she's been given some Valium or something in the thighs.
Sure.
And they're cocked out so they can rest up. So she can eventually run the 100-meter dash. Because this nurse's reaction to once I walk out of here is like, bitch, somebody got to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Like her eyes get all big, like, I'm not telling her. Fuck.
Fuck me. What kind of operation are we running in this Veterans Administration?
And you'd see it in her eyes, like, God damn it, Dr. Frank. fucking asshole. He said he was going to tell her yesterday.
I knew we should have hired Dr. Hovar. Dr. Rosen.
Mm-hmm.
Paging Dr. Rosen, you got to tell your patients what's up, you dickhead.
Yeah. That's actually, I can just imagine this is a separate sitcom that she's just Nurse Downer. That's all she does is gives the bad news that no one else will give.
She likes it.
That. So, yeah.
She just kind of hangs out in the room and waits for the moment. Like, this was her moment. She's like, and that's why they cut the scene, because she was like, so, yeah.
What's the prognosis, nurse? Well, the good news is we've cleared up your clap. The bad news is we just chopped your dinger off. That's how we got rid of it. So now you've got no testicles and balls and nuts and stuff.
No.
Nope. That's not what Nurse Downer would say?
No.
What would she say?
She'd be a sarcastic asshole. She'd be like, so the good news is you don't have any clap anymore, but you're also missing penis and balls, and now you're going to have to pee out of this straw that you'll find in between your
How
legs.
is that different than mine?
Because it's bedside manner, Justin.
She doesn't have any bedside manner.
Or it's delivery.
She's
like,
telling Shaq, a perfect stranger, this bitch ain't walking ever again. Yeah. There's no bedside manner, Jackie.
She wouldn't say bitch. She'd be like,
bitch is
that.
in this woman's eyes. She's like, shit, bitch.
I would imagine she just brings a little drummer with her. And like, so what's the new word, Doc? Well, you're downstairs. You're smooth like a troll. Thanks, Steve. Want some more Jello?
It's
Look, I got you this gem for your belly button.
It's lime, no one's favorite.
I like lime Jello.
Oh, well. Okay, so he retires, and he's like, okay, I gotta go. And flies to L.A.
Sure.
And also, Judd Nelson flies to L.A. as well.
Because he's evil.
I guess that's where everybody goes when
Dude,
you're
he's
done with the military.
he's after the Shack.
It
I
also
don't think he is.
He is.
shows Shaq taking the bus, and then it shows Judd Nelson taking
First class.
First class, he got his money from being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Wait, I guess when you skip out of prison, cha-ching,
Yeah,
you're rich.
here's your check.
You going to Leavenworth? No. All right, here's a check for $42,000.
And enjoy your flight, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, Burke, Judd Nelson's character's name is Burke, we should mention. He visits an old friend who is a secret weapons dealer.
Sure.
He's using an arcade cabinet distribution company as a front to smuggle in secret weapons.
Yeah, NBA Jam is muling HK auto rifles.
Or a glitter bomb gun.
Whatever.
But they're really not utilizing the space in these. I mean, later in the movie, you kind of see how this operation is ran. There's so much room in there. They could fit at least 5 or 6 more of those huge guns in there.
Yeah.
And they're like, nope, we're going to tape this handgun to the back of it, and then we're going to put one big gun.
Well, I think you only put the guns in the back, and you put the small children for labor in the bottom of the cabinet.
True.
And you still
really
gotta
wanna diversify when you're doing these illegal activities.
You have to still cram in the Thai lady boys that you're smuggling to.
Oh.
Sex traffic.
Yeah, Sam already hit that.
What?
With the
Who told you?
I got you, Justin.
All right, so
It's a long weekend. I was really drunk.
That it looked like a, whatever.
So Shaq goes and visits his grandma. His little brother lives there, I guess, as well. Their parents have died at
I
some
don't know.
stage, or they just
Somewhere.
both left to get a pack of smokes and never
Or
came
maybe
back.
they're orphans or something, and uncle that's everybody's uncle and grandma is everybody's grandma. I'm not
I
really
wonder.
sure.
I don't really understand that.
She was miscast.
Oh, I thought she was the best actress in this whole movie.
I really felt like her character could have used more of some psychic abilities,
Oh.
some tarot cards.
That's not miscast, Jackie. That's miswritten.
Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
Miss Cleo.
No, that's Miss
exactly. she had the look. She had the big gold hoop earrings.
Yeah.
She kind of looked like she would be able to light some incense and then be like booga booga booga, and then some shit would happen.
Racist.
I'm not racist.
I didn't say
Miss
anything.
Cleo was awesome.
I did not say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
whatever. I wanted to call Miss Cleo, but my parents said that if I did that, they'd kill me.
Yeah, most people say like, "Oh, you want to call Miss Cleo? How much would you like to sleep outside?"
Yeah, my parents are like, if you do that,
It's funny that you say that because Miss Cleo predicted you would.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
that would be a good thing to do. Like you just have the phone picked up on the other end so it won't dial through. And then your mom pretends to be Miss Cleo, and then you predict the future of them being grounded and all this other shit, and then you do it to them.
Oh my
God! Then they
God.
believe in Miss Cleo forever.
You have just stumbled upon the greatest thing to do as a parent, Sam, because we have
Fuck your kids over.
fuck your kids over,
not
which
doing
is pretty much just what parents do anyways. But we have YouTube now. So what we should do is totally like do that. Like Evie, your daughter, would never recognize Jackie. So we dress Jackie up as a psychic,
good.
and then we make a YouTube video, and you're like, hey, I don't know what's going on here, but like I heard some stuff about this. This is totally fake, right? You're cool. You're cool, my daughter. You know all what's going on with the internet. Is this real? I was thinking about doing this, and then she's like, "Oh my God, I think it's real." And then we do like a Google Voice number,
Sure.
and she calls in, and we just fuck with her.
And then she has something to tell a therapist later.
Right.
But when she's in college, we do a YouTube time capsule so her friends laugh at her.
Yeah, we show it.
It's like, oh, remember
Yeah.
therapy? You're going back.
Isn't that hilarious? Don't you love it?
Yeah, that's not. Oh.
You know, but when they're in elementary school, you'd be like, and Billy said that he really does want you to kiss him at school.
Oh, dude, we're not doing this now. We're doing this when she's like 18.
That's awesome.
Because we're horrible people.
Horrible people.
We are laying the foundation for our evil plans later.
Fine.
Yeah. This is how
God.
supervillains get invented, Jackie, by fucking
This is
the
like
children.
a long con, though. I mean, I was kind of hoping we could do something like next week.
All right, we have to move on. So anyway, she wants to be a French chef, a down-home French chef, grandma.
She's gonna do some. It's fusion. It's popular now.
Fusion.
She's just
Yeah,
way
yeah,
ahead
yeah,
of the game.
right.
She's 20 years
It's
ahead
LA,
of
you know.
what's culinarily popular now. Some fusions.
So she's going to mix grits with creme brulee.
Yeah, some.
I bet that
classic-
food is pretty damn good.
It is pretty damn good, Jackie, because I've had it, and so have you. It's called Cajun
or
fucking
is
food.
it Creole? One of the other.
Creole, yeah, Creole.
It
French-
already exists pretty
French,
much.
Oh, my
Southern
God,
cooking.
yum.
Yeah, dude, it's the bomb. I don't know where they like. So that's why I think this movie was completely written by a white guy.
Yeah, it
Because
was. His name was Kenneth Johnson.
Didn't even ask.
And he did. Oh, he spent one day. He went and talked to some kids in L.A. and was like, "Does this make sense?" And they're like, "Yep,
Give me some slang.
yeah, that's what he
Because
did."
the kid brother is wall to wall slang.
Yes.
Oh, God, I hate this
And
kid.
it's awful. It is a white man thinks that this is how children talk.
Yep.
Hey, yo,
It's offensive.
what
It
you
is.
been doing in the hood, yo? That's the quality of writing.
GGG, yo yo, B.
LMOA, laughing my ass off.
That is.
I think you missed the acronym,
Yeah,
but
I think
that's
he.
okay.
I think he did better than you just did.
LMAA.
Oh, yeah. I can't spell.
Laughing my anus apart.
Oh,
You know what? Laughing is funny, except if you have diarrhea.
And your butthole comes apart?
No, because you shit yourself. God, keep up. I told you I was going to talk more on this episode.
Yeah, man, you are jabberjaws. Okay, so he comes in, he's like, Grandma, hey, I'm Shaq. And she's like, you fucked up my souffle, motherfucker. And then she pulls out an Uzi and blows him away. It's cool. So he takes a job at a steel mill, briefly.
Yeah, instead of
That doesn't
taking
go anywhere.
a job with a reputable
Weapons.
company, right? Because
Yeah.
obviously he's been sending his money home to his grandma.
Well, the weapons dealers are banging at his door like, hey, come work for us. We want you to make non-lethal weapons because that's how the NRA works. Wrong. But he instead goes to take this shit job.
there would be some other scientific field he could apply his.
Yeah, he's a genius.
I don't.
yeah,
get
like
it.
self-defense for women,
Also, though,
What?
taser guns, they have pepper
Oh,
spray,
okay.
Those kind of things, right? So he could make weapons to protect women.
I thought you were implying that he should take a job, like start his own company, like the guy that wears the USA flag zoomies in Napoleon Dynamite.
No.
That teaches women self-defense. That guy is fucking cool.
yeah,
I don't know if you guys know what cool is, but I'm pretty sure it looks like that guy.
yeah.
Mhm.
Pants that you just pull right off. Genius.
Yeah.
It's every woman's dream.
Or nightmare. So
Instant wiener access.
Burke and crew are teaming up and building these secret weapons. The weapons that the designs he's stolen from the military, the lasers, the glitter bombs, the sonic cannon, and implementing them into the weapon smuggling operation that's in the basement of Arcade Co.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good. It's Richard Norton would have a gun like this.
Yes, Richard Norton would have a gun like this.
That's one thing I didn't notice until just now. I was like, you know what? That's a Richard Norton gun. This whole movie's around that. That's too bad.
Yeah. That's a reference for our most diehard fans.
Yes.
So there's a new gun test. It fails. It burns this guy's face off. He's like,
Oh my God, this was so cool.
was it? It was stupid.
No, I liked it.
So it burns the face off of this guy, and the lady is like, we're shutting you down. You're a maniac, Judd Nelson. And
I
he's like,
giggled.
oh, yeah? Look at the target. And the target has also had his face burned off.
Mm-hmm.
So it works
Dutch door gun.
worse than a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was awesome. I giggled.
His guns work worse than a gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
good at it.
Okay. All right. So he rigs an elevator, Judd Nelson, and kills all the partners.
He kills the lady who's sassing him.
Yeah, but he's willing out his competition. But now he's in charge of
I
this
guess.
whole operation.
Did you know that did you notice what he killed her with was a key fob to like
for a 82 Civic?
yeah, like, and it had been duct taped back together. So somebody had dropped it before they used it as a movie prop.
Here, just use this.
Yeah, this will work.
Greg lost the original detonator.
So what happened? You don't have another one? No, you only get the one with the Civic. You don't get two. And I dropped this one, and we have to use it for the movie. No one else here has this amazing new technology in 1997.
So we enter a weird scene after this because Shaq, his little bro, and his old-timey cop friend from high school or something are driving down the road in her cop car.
On the way
She's-
to a meeting that is
a meeting.
in the
Town hall.
script.
Town hall meeting
Oh,
about
good.
gang violence in the area.
Ooh.
Good thing you paid attention.
Good thing you are around, Jackie. You should have been here last week. I bet you she could have cleared Christmas evil all the way up for us, Sam. Because, man, she is on top of it. I'm just buttering her up later so I can do bad things.
Little Shaq wrestling
Yeah,
in the
you look-
future.
you look-
Yeah,
so
when-
that's what you do
Did
is
you
you
change your
act
hair?
like Madame Cleo. He does the Shaq wrestling. And,
Have you been
Merry Christmas.
Did you get a new shirt? Or did you change your makeup? Because you just
I did
look
get a new shirt.
amazing, Jackie.
I got a Stinker Madness shirt
Yeah, that's true. You
so
did.
that I could wear it around proudly. And it's going to be tight. 'Cause it's a smaller shirt than what it should be.
All right, so meanwhile, future weapon guys are breaking into a bank. They're using the lasers and the sonic weapon to blast their way through CompuBank, the bank that stores computers in case you
Or
want to make a
uses
withdrawal.
computer. The bank that's just a bank.
CompuBank. Come to CompuBank.
It's also like a corner bank, and they've got like
We're on the corner.
way too much cash for being a corner bank.
We've got all the cash. CompuBank. Come to the corner. CompuBank.
You know,
got
I
the
worked at a
cash.
bank. They don't keep that much money.
No.
Cash at CompuBank on the corner.
Yep.
No, they don't.
Well, you didn't work at CompuBank.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Those fuckers don't know what's going on.
They're like, yeah, we'll keep $1 billion in each branch.
So they busted in, and she gets a 211, Shaq's cop friend, and the kid's like, "Let's go!" And she's like, "Fine, I have civilians in the car with me. Let's stop
Let's
a fucking bank robbery.
Let's respond to this.
An armed bank robbery."
Nope, you're still going to the town hall meeting.
Yeah. So she pulls up. There's another cop there. They have some action, quote unquote. And eventually it boils down to the bad guys blast her car with the sonic cannon, flipping it over. But he saves her and then chases one of the bad guys who got left behind as they all escape.
Yeah, how can you not notice that one of your dudes is not in the car?
And
They
not
did. They
running
did.
with you?
I caught that. They're
They
like,
did,
We
but it
left
was-
Gary behind. And they're like,
Yeah,
fuck
but
Gary.
They were
Only-
a block down the road, and he's still like shoving crap in his shirt. Like, Did you guys have any semblance of a plan to rob the CompuBank?
Yeah, I mean, these guys are not the ex-presidents by any means.
Yeah, like I'm with Sam. They were like a block down the road. And then they notice that the guy's not there. I mean, either they don't like this guy.
It's like the end of Platoon. Left a man behind!
I haven't seen Platoon.
We never leave a man behind. It's too late for Gary.
It's the middle of Platoon. The end of Platoon is just wandering around looking at smoldering dead bodies.
Yeah, right. All right. So, anyways, he chases this one bad guy down through a train yard that's going through switch time.
What do you think here? 7 minutes on this chase scene that doesn't end up doing anything?
Very
Oh, my
not
God.
exciting. This is my least favorite part of this movie.
The guy doing the music thought it was exciting.
Oh, yeah, well, he had to. He's like, man, this is not it. Anyways, it boils down to them almost all dying in several positions because of trains running them over, smashing their balls, or whatever. But he chases him down, grabs him. He's like, hey, what are you guys up to? And
Where did you get this gun?
yeah, that's what I just said.
No, you didn't. And I want to say, because you're making fun of Shaq's talking, that I thought he enunciated very well in this film from what he usually does.
As he ages, he seems to get less excited about talking.
So let me get this straight. On Stinker Madness, Schwarz, Stallone, Chuck Norris, Donald Trump, they're all fair game. But if I go, hey, it's me, Shaq, you get all fucking pissed at me? Like, you son of a bitch, how dare you make fun of Shaq's talking?
I'm just saying that his speech was much better in this film.
It doesn't matter, Shaq, Jackie. I gotta make the Shaq voice.
All right, fine.
Merry Christmas.
No, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, so he grabs him and he's like, hey, whoa, what's going on? And the guy's like, fuck you, Shaq. And he's like, no, nobody fucks Shaq. Shaq fucks him.
Yeah. As
In the
mentioned
hallway
by
of the
other
hotel.
NBA players.
But he gets shot in the back because also there was another guy there. I don't know. So he doesn't get any answers. But he goes back home and he's like, hey, kid, bro, where's the bad guy? Is the kid's like, over there. So he goes and visits him.
Yeah.
Because kid bro knows.
This is famed and forgotten rapper Ray J, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It sure is.
The Pirate Patch guy?
Yeah.
He is dressed like a He-Man character.
He's dressed like a heavy leather gay
He's
bar.
a bondage fan.
Yes. He's a bottom.
Yeah. He has the little red ball for his mouth.
Yes.
Maybe this bar that they're in is the toolbox.
The Blue Oyster Bar?
Yeah, the Blue Oyster Bar, the locker room, or
This is, hey, my pants have a flap on them. And once you secure me to this post, then everybody can take a turn.
Wow, that seems a little much.
once you secure me to
Because he had that metal thing in his chest, right? So what you do is you secure him to a post.
Oh my god!
And then there's a flap on the back of their pants. You pull it down, and then everybody gets a ride.
So it's like one of those little foot pegs for like GI Joes. You just click him on.
Yeah,
This is after they play 9-ball.
yeah. We just don't get to see this part because Shaq gets kicked out.
Like that guy's too big.
Yeah, but
I'm into some weird shit, but that guy is too big.
I'm gonna pass on that one. Kick him out.
so they don't say shit to him. There's lots of dick swinging in here and stuff, but they don't say shit. And he gets pretty distracted, and he goes to St. Louis to the VA administration there, and he finds Lieutenant Girlfriend. And she's not happy because apparently her doctor finally showed up and said, yeah, about you walking out of here. Well.
And then during this whole scene, we had to listen to Justin say that she was blind.
I thought
For
she was blind
a couple
first.
of minutes.
It is very shot for about 5 minutes where she could very well have been blind.
And I'm like, dude, she's not blind. Yeah, she's blind. She's not even looking at him. She is not blind.
So what, you just inferred that she was not blind.
Because when they were at the hospital previous scene,
Jackie.
she
yeah.
looked right at him.
She did. Jackie's right.
She could have gone blind from the trauma of her doctor coming in and be like, yeah, you're not walking out of here, lady.
I don't think that's how
That's
it works.
actually that's how Nurse Downer works. She's like, you feel bad about not being able to walk again? Yeah, we're gonna feel worse because now you're blind, bitch. Acid in the eyes.
This movie is so stupid, Jackie, that I totally thought it could have gone there.
I forgot that there was a previous scene where she could see, so I was like, what's happening?
It's just
She's
shot
blind.
So weird.
She's not blind.
Minute 45, I'm like, is that Shaq? What's this movie about?
All right, so, but he's like, oh, you're coming with me. And he picks her up and carries her out of there.
Wheelchair and all.
Wheelchair and all. She's going to L.A., where she's going to help him fight crime.
Yep.
And people start clapping like, yeah, way to steal a paraplegic.
Bitch is gone. I hated her. She ate all the fucking lime jello.
But what was weird about it is before he even picked her up, he busts open the window that has obviously been painted shut.
You
know,
want to
'cause you
sit here
see
and
the
look at
paint-
dirty windows?
You could see where the paint and stuff was on the window.
right.
They've been, and the breeze is coming in. It's blowing her hair. She's like, I can't. And he's like, you can. And then he picks her up and takes her out.
Yeah, I didn't get what they were trying to say here.
Yeah, it was like, that's the world out there. That's freedom blowing through your hair.
But she doesn't give a fuck about it. He
Nope.
still has to steal her.
There's probably like 8 people that climb out that window afterwards, though.
One of them
yeah.
was a giant Indian man who was he was holding the water fountain.
He threw it through, climbed down, tried to get a drink, realized it's not attached anymore. I was like, God damn it, why did I throw this out the window?
Why I should have just set it down and climbed out the window because
Or
that giant.
filled up a jug, then I would have had water.
I like my joke better.
Sure.
Yours sucks.
Why was just he was taking the fountain with him in case he got thirsty.
I think he just sets it down and goes out the front door because apparently he can in this hospital. Whatever. It's also not One Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest. This woman's not insane. She just doesn't have legs to work. Anyways, so he flies her back to L.A. They're gonna.
Which he gets to board the plane first, which is always nice.
Okay.
Yeah, no Southwest for these people.
Shaq always goes first because he's big. So they're going to make weapons out of stolen junkyard stuff. Like garbage, kind of, but they have to steal it.
Yeah, it's like this phenomenal yard art garbage museum in the middle of LA.
But apparently they've got like a IBM supercomputer that they've stolen.
Yeah, dude, it had a 500 megahertz processor.
Ooh. We've downloaded 16 megabits into this man's brain.
Fell off a truck. You'd be amazed what falls off trucks in LA.
Huh.
Dildos.
I learned something interesting about IBM, but I'm not going to talk about it here because this is not the right place for it. But at some point, remind me to tell you guys, hey, what was that IBM fun fact about the 5100E that you learned?
Why are you still talking about it then?
Do you want me to just tell you now?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So the 5100E back in the 60s, or like the early 70s, was the only computer. It was the one that had the, it was like a take-home. It was one of the first PCs.
Sure.
But it had the flip-down keyboard, all one unit. You could hold it. It had like the little latch that you could carry. Still huge as shit. And it had the little tiny screen on one side. That was the IBM 5100E. It was the first computer that could speak and debug multiple languages at one point. Could do C#, BASIC, the other, not Unix, because Unix is a OS, but whatever Unix is code, it could debug
The
CMOS,
kernel,
BIOS, kernels. And it was such a shady thing for them to do that they had to keep it top secret at IBM. And no one even talked about it in public until somebody who claimed he was a time traveler went on the Art Bell forum and said, I'm a time traveler from the year 2036. I have been sent back into time to find an IBM 5100E for this reason. And Art Bell's like, the fuck? And so he researched it. And it turns out that this secret that IBM held had still been NDA'd at that point. Nobody was allowed to talk to it about it. But this time traveler was willing to share his information with
you'd lost
Art
me
Bell.
until you got to Art Bell, and then I was like, I'm back in. This means it's true. It was on Art
'cause
Bell.
It's on Art Bell, coast to coast. So that's kind of an interesting thing. He was like John Connor. No, he's not like John Connor. He's like the Terminator.
No, this is all dumb.
No,
Move
he's
on.
like me when I go back in time to have sex with the ladies with my cell phone.
Right, but it's to save the universe.
I'm not going to do that.
But you're telling them I have to have sex with you to save the universe. I'm the future. Right?
Yeah.
That's how you dupe them. Because otherwise you could just go to
They're
Terry
like-
Gar's house right now and be like, hi, I'm Sam.
Well, now not so much. 75, yeah. And then when she's like, "What? How are we going to save the universe?" and I show her Angry Birds, and then legs open.
Well, I guess I have no choice. This man is from the future.
Yep, that is the future. Wow, can I play? No, you won't do it right. I need to get 3 stars on this level.
We can play a game. It's different. It's called Tune in Tokyo.
Oh,
Hello, Tokyo. Are you there yet? Did you find it? No, I still haven't got Tokyo yet. Let me keep trying. How long do you play Tune in Tokyo?
until you're half drunk, then you turn to Tune in Tijuana. And then shit gets weird. Yeah. So where the hell is Shaq at now? In this
Where are
movie?
we in this movie? Okay.
Is he? Oh yeah, they're building.
They're building her fortress of. They're building the Batcave, is what they're building. Sam.
They're ready for a montage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have a handy-capable bathroom.
They have a bathroom.
No, it's handy-capable. It's got the bar and
It's got a
everything.
toilet. Okay, so what?
He did that for her. He
I
made a
built this
big
for you.
deal about building her a special bathroom.
No, he built a bathroom that has a bar in it, which is, yes, handy capable, but he built a bathroom for himself that also she can use. Because it's not like hey, this place didn't have a bathroom before, and I know because you're handicapped, you need a bathroom all the time. That's not how being handicapped works.
Yes,
he
it
just
is.
built a bathroom that she can also use.
I think he would have put in a bigger toilet for himself.
That's true. He did it for her. Screw you.
Okay, whatever. He built a bathroom. So, anyways, skip.
They montage into him having the dumbest fucking costume ever.
Yeah, he starts making his armor,
Yeah.
which is all it is. It's armor made out of steel, scrap metal that he's got around the place. And I guess he's good at making. He can have forged shit, and he's good at it.
Yeah, he's
So
good
he's
at whatever.
Forged armor that's made out of steel, but better than any armor that's ever been made.
Yes.
Yes.
And then she made him a hammer it's also a Richard Norton gun.
Right.
It's all of the other guns that he's fighting in the same gun. So now it's almost a level playing field if he wasn't metal and 7'1", 300 pounds.
But here's the real kicker.
Sure.
She has also got him an earpiece.
Yeah.
So she can talk to him and he can talk to her. She's put in video sensors in his armor so she can see behind him. She can see what he sees.
Yeah.
And be on top of the things. She's got computers all over the place where she can dial into government systems and see traffic patterns, change traffic patterns, get whatever info she needs. See alarms going off.
Yes.
And relay that information to him while he's out on patrol. And she's in a wheelchair. Boy, that sure sounds
Like
like
Barbara
somebody
Gordon?
else in comics, in
It is.
DC Comics.
He based her directly off of Barbara Gordon.
She's fucking Oracle.
Yep, it's Barbara Gordon. But he
So-
didn't want it. So that's the thing about this. Like when you read about the guy that made this, like, I don't want to make a comic book movie, but I'll just like take bits and pieces of DC that I like and stick it back in here. I don't know how this guy got this fucking free license to just do what the fuck ever he wanted to.
With stealing a character from Batman in ongoing franchise that you think Joel Schumacher at the time would have been like, hey, hold on, we were going to use Oracle. Oh, don't worry about that, Joel Schumacher. You're never making a fucking movie ever again. He did, unfortunately. Except for that one that wasn't bad like 2 or 3 years ago that I really kind of liked.
He's done a couple of
Yeah, he's done a couple. Phantom of the Opera was not it.
Tigerland was okay.
Yeah, Tigerland was okay. Anyway, so she's fucking Oracle. Bad, terrible. Like, we weren't going to notice. So he puts on his helmet. He goes on patrol. And he catches a perch snatcher. And he looks stupid, but not super stupid.
He looks super stupid.
He
I
looks
think that the
pretty
costume is one of the major monetary downfalls of
He
this
doesn't
film.
look as bad as that Dayman guy, though.
Nightman?
Nightman, yeah. With
Nightman
the
looks
red
better.
eye. No way. Nightman looks terrible.
The only difference between him and Nightman is Nightman had a red eye and his shit was painted better. He's actually crappy Nightman.
He's crappy Nightman.
He doesn't have a red eye, and the paint on his plastic shit is uneven as fuck.
Yeah.
It doesn't look metallic.
Oh.
It just looks poorly painted.
Yeah. Jackie, you're the costume lady. Out of 1 out of 10, 1 through 10, what is Steele's costume?
2.
2? That bad.
It's
I
that
just
bad.
don't like it. It's just dumb. It makes us. And like his face mask, when you look at him, it looks like it's shoving his nose
Right.
down to his lip.
Right.
I'm kind of wondering how he breathes. And, honestly, you can't run with that much weight on you. And they keep shooting him in the crotch.
Sure he can. He's got super strength because he's big.
Yeah.
I don't know. This was just a dumb idea.
All right.
It looks awkward as fuck.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, yeah, so we're going to do some scenes and you just stand there because there's no way in fucking hell you can move.
He catches the purse snapper, nails him to a pole, and returns the belongings to the folks that it was stolen from. They're like, oh, thank you, Steele. You're amazing.
Just like Batman.
Just like Batman. Sort
They're
of.
coming from a play.
I don't think Batman gives the stuff back that's been stolen.
He doesn't even
No, his parents get
bother
killed.
with it.
But
He breaks
Once.
most of the bones in their body and ties them to a pole and leaves.
Yeah, he just bails. He doesn't
Yeah.
care about the loot at all.
No, this
Yeah.
guy's a lot more polite than Batman.
Yeah. They even reference that. He gets into some gangster shit because he's like, where's the next crime, Oracle? And she's like, it's over here. There's guys shooting at teenagers. And, okay, I'll get on that. So he goes over, walks in front of him, and he's like, hey, you quit that crime, bad guys. And they're like, I'm going to fucking shoot you, motherfucker. And so they start trying to shoot him, but he's bulletproof. Bullets ricochet off of him. It's a really good thing that they didn't shoot him square in the mouth because they're shooting Uzis
At his dick.
at his dick.
yep.
They shoot
right
him in the
crotch.
dick so many times. And I don't know if it's just a symptom of like the camera guy can't shoot everything else and then pan up to get him because he's so much taller than the rest of the movie.
Right.
But there's a lot of cock shots of Shaq. And then they're just like, well, there's going to be cock shots everywhere. So may as well have sparks flying off of it too. Because he gets shot in the cock like 10 times in this movie. It's ridiculous.
So is this your lead into whether this movie is sexy or not?
Well, I'm saving that. Keep going.
All right. So his hammer is also a sonic gun. He blows their car away or smashes it. And he's like, oh, but they still got weapons and stuff. So he engages electromagnet mode on his hammer.
This is the big laugh.
It's one of them. And it's magnets all their guns and knives directly onto his body.
And then like a trash can lid and just some other shit from around there.
Debris flying everywhere,
Yeah.
stuck to Shaq.
And he's just standing there like, oh, am I doing it right?
Yeah, right. It is pretty funny. The cops arrive and he grapples up into the sky and they're like, holy crap, that Steel guy's amazing. It looks so stupid when he flies into the sky.
He is going so slow.
Which
So
is actually
slow.
Shaq.
Yeah,
Because they couldn't get anybody to do stunts for him because he's too big.
he's too big.
So he had to do all of these stunts, and some of them are kind of dangerous.
He's jumping across rooftops, but so much that his leg comes off at some point. I guess his armor is just not that great.
Loses a
I
thigh
don't know.
pad.
And then he grapples down away from the cops, but his line snaps. He falls in the garbage, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm totally trashed." And yeah, the cops are still on his tail, but he gets on the steel cycle that just happens to be right next to the trash can.
Which is a crotch rocket that has been made to look really dumb.
Right.
It was probably cool looking before they put all this bullshit on it. It doesn't do anything.
It does nothing.
There's
it
no-
does actually. Well, but
Was there motorcycle
yeah,
abilities?
It's got gadgets, but
Oh, I
the
didn't
steel,
notice.
the plating that's bolted onto it does absolutely
No.
nothing.
No.
It might as well have been like one of those Mega Force bikes.
And it looks weird because he is so much bigger than the bike.
Yeah,
The Megaforce bikes shoot missiles and fly.
yeah. Well,
This one does not do either
but
of
they
those
look
things.
they look dumb. All right, so he's riding off, and Oracle's like, "Here, let me change the traffic signals for you." Boop boop beep boop. And so he gets through traffic, just aces, which the cops can't do, even though they got their sirens on. So nobody knows how traffic signals and cops work in this movie. He rides into a trash cave. He rides back to the junkyard, and he's like, "Oracle, open up the trash cave," and rides into it. Thus, the Batcave reference, just like Batman does. Sheesh. Cops can't find it.
But it's more, it's not even really a trash cave. It's like a trash dome.
Yeah, the trash dome.
Uh-huh.
The whole town is in a tizzy about Steel.
Uh-huh. Why wouldn't you be?
Everybody's talking about Steel, the man who did something last night.
Do we have a description of him? Yeah, he looks like he's about 300 pounds, 7'1". You mean the guy that plays for the Lakers?
Oh.
This is actually, I think, in between, because his last season at Orlando was 96, which was when this was shot, but it was released in 97, which was his first season with the Lakers. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big guy who likes to slam it. Burke is now interested. He's like, hey, he's talking to his eye patch Ray J guy in the park. Weird place for a villain meetup.
Yeah, why not?
Have you heard about this Steel guy?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, have you heard about these new turkey hot dogs?
Well,
Because Ray J won't eat a pork hot dog, but he'll fucking go to town on a turkey one.
why?
Because this is part of the 90s health craze where all of a sudden pork and fat were everything was bad, so chicken lips and assholes were somehow better for you.
Okay, so he's like, here, I got you a hot dog. Tell me about this Steel guy. Well, yeah, he appears to ride a motorcycle and fight crime. Oh, okay, so you know the same exact shit that I do. Right? But it turns out that he's using the same weapons as the villains. So, who else would have access to those weapons, is thinking Burke. Also, Burke is thinking,
I've been kidnapping...
be the hot dog, don't get cooked. Eat the hot dog, don't be the hot dog.
No, he said, yeah, eat the hot dog, don't be the hot dog.
What does that mean?
Don't be a dick.
Or don't be a hot dog.
Terrible.
Instead, you should eat it.
Don't be a wiener. Eat the wiener.
Eat the wiener.
Eat the wiener. You want to get ahead in life? Eat the wiener.
Oh, get ahead, eat the wiener. This is great. It's an odd scene that doesn't make any sense. Because he's like, he knows that it's John Henry Steel or Irons the whole time because he's been working on kidnapping his brother for virtually the entire movie.
Right, sort of. Kind of half-assed.
Yeah, but it's been in motion, right?
Yeah.
He's been working on it the whole time.
Yeah. All right, Oh, I think it's him. Okay.
Have some hot dog.
They're going to blow up the phone lines, the future weapon guys. They blow up the phone lines because they need to and run a jamming signal on all the radio communications so that they can rob the Federal Reserve now, I guess.
Yeah. All it
Okay.
takes is flip a couple switches, toss some shit in the sewer, and Federal Reserve is all yours.
Yep. Steel walks up, though, and they're like, hey, shit, it's that Steel guy. Let's glitter gun him. Pew, pew, pew,
In
pew.
the cock.
In the dick. And he's like, oh, fuck you guys. And starts shooting back at him. But their Hummer deflects bullets because it's made of the same material that his armor is.
Steel.
Steel. Oh, boy. Guys, we got a real problem here.
Yep.
Hummers are made out of steel. They are not bulletproof. These guns work worse than guns.
They're not good. It's a glitter cannon.
Right.
It's got a laser pointer.
But sometimes if it ricochets off steel, it goes into other cars and explodes them.
It's okay. It's a glitter cannon that's got a laser pointer and double bass. Bass boost. Remember bass boost?
Oh, yeah, you push the
On
bass
all this
boost.
shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, now it sounds like crap. Every $30 boombox.
The cops arrive, and the baddies are like, take out the helicopter. They blow up the chopper,
Oh, yeah, they do, yeah.
which I believe is the only casualties in this film.
Yeah, they kill people.
Other than the
in this.
senator.
Yeah, the senators dies, and then these police officers die. Nobody
Yeah.
else really dies.
Nobody else. It's very
This
gentle.
is a very, and it's an odd point because it's a comic book movie that should have been marketed to 8-year-olds, and they couldn't because they kill some people, and they keep using cuss words, like they say shit and here and there, and it's like, why are you doing that? Because the only people that are going to go to this and enjoy it are like 5.
Right.
My favorite was dip me in shit and roll me in cornflakes.
Yeah, Richard Roundtree says that.
And I was like, that's a good one.
What happens after you do that? So some cops are dead, but The cops chase him on the steel cycle, and he drops some caltrops. So he has gadgets in the steel cycle.
Oh.
He ratchets his hammer onto the front of the bike and uses it as a laser to cut a water tanker in half that sprays into a motorcycle cop's face, causing him to crash.
I'm not going to count a spinning hammer holder as an exclusive gadget.
Why not? It has a mount. It becomes a gun on his bike.
You could put it on a BMX bike and it would work just as well. It's not
Sure,
like it's
sure.
only exclusive. Yeah, I mean, it
But
helps
now
with the gun.
My bike has a gun on it. It's a bike gun.
So it's got caltrops and that's it.
All right, fine. And
Yeah.
a gun mount.
And a gun mount. A gun mount isn't a gadget, it's a mount. It mounts gadgets.
Richard Roundtree has pulled up in his van, and Shaq rides into the back of it, thus evading the cops once again.
They're not good at catching people.
No, the cops?
No.
Well, it's just not him.
I'm not really
I
sure
don't know
why.
if they
Why do
catch
you
anybody.
think that the art department decided to fucking spend extra money making the LAPD look not like the LAPD in a movie that isn't set in the future? Did you find that puzzling?
No.
I found that puzzling.
Yeah, you would. Got a lot of time on your hands, don't you? Think about weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, Burke's master plan has been revealed to us. He's going to smuggle, or he's not really even smuggling, he's blackmailing the villains of the world.
He's going to change the way that illegal black market arms deals. He's changing the whole game. The market's going to be completely different. He's taking it, to a rental system.
Oh, you lease the guns.
Yeah, he's renting it. So it's like software license agreements now.
Ooh.
He's fucking 20 years ahead of it.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
Burke
like
guy.
when you're out there on the battlefield, you're pulling the trigger, no bullets come out. Like, did you set it on auto pay or do we have to log in and pay for these every month?
Oh, I changed my PayPal password.
Exactly.
Hold on. War off. I just got to change my PayPal.
Yeah.
Log in real quick. It'll take just a moment.
What's the password? I forgot. How many? Is this the one that has to have a number, a symbol, and a capital letter? Why do they make me make so many passwords?
Well, he says that he has to recharge them, and he's the only one that can.
Right.
Well, you couldn't sell a recharger. That would be asinine.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Well, you can if you're into the rental market.
Yeah, and he only wants to work with let's see, who's his round robin of villains here? He's got the Nazis.
Yeah.
He's got the Iranians. I didn't see any Russians in there.
No, I didn't see any Russians. It seemed like Nancy Pelosi was there.
I think I saw, Nancy Pelosi was
'Cause
there.
She gets captured by
Uh-huh.
Charles Napier inexplicably later.
Ted Nugent was there.
Some guy from Australia.
What's that guy that sings Tiny Bubbles? He was there.
Wayne Newton?
Wayne Newton was there.
I didn't see Wayne
Yeah, Wayne
Newton.
Newton was the guy in the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Oh, yeah, the
pour me another
Eurotrash
drink.
guy.
It's me.
I mean,
Villains.
It's like, well, without super guns, you guys couldn't take over shit. And by the way, this is a glitter cannon with a laser pointer and bass boost. It's not going to help you. You will die.
Shaq gets arrested, and I think we're going to skip that entire scene because it's really not relevant.
Nobody would turn him in.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the scene.
Okay. So he goes back out on patrol. Oracle guides them to this warehouse because she's got the info. I don't know. The Landsat says this is where the bad guys are. Okay, go there.
She's got a 500 megahertz processor.
Yeah, I can tell her anything.
That's just almost twice as fast as a 386.
Right. The bad guys nab her, though. They found her trash dome and get her. And Shaq goes into the warehouse, and Burke is giving a demo to these villains about his weapons, and they're like, pretty awesome. And he gets blasted into the room, and he can't do anything against Burke because Burke brings out Oracle and is like, hey, we got your girlfriend. Don't do anything, or we're going to kill her.
She's in a new wheelchair.
Yes, she is. So Richard Roundtree also almost gets nabbed, but his dog Lily saves his ass, so he's free.
This
to
dog
do
does
whatever.
a tremendous job.
Yes.
It jumps right in this man. It's a full-size golden retriever, throws its entire weight right onto a stuntman's face. The guy does a good job not going over completely immediately, too. I was just like, wow, that's awesome. That dog hit him right in the head.
Richard Roundtree calls in the army as well. He's called Charles Napier.
How?
I don't know.
with the hand truck radio.
Well, yeah, that's the method, but
The
Breaker,
hand
breaker.
truck radio.
This is how it went down. Breaker. This is Uncle Brown. Wait. What was
racist.
his name? Uncle Buck?
Shaft.
No.
I don't know what his
the
name
uncle's
was.
name.
What his
Who
Uncle
cares?
Joe?
Yeah,
Oh.
Uncle Shaft.
Breaker. This is Uncle Joe. I'm calling on behalf of Shaft. What's that name? Shaft. He needs some assistance at an old abandoned warehouse with some German shepherds. Over.
Over.
And they're like, does he have any guns? And he's like, yes, they do. It seems like they've got those special ed guns. Could you come and help us? Over.
This is where Han Solo says, "That's a boring conversation anyway," and he shoots the radio. Right?
Yeah.
I think she should keep going. I want to see where this takes her.
Well, it was going to get good.
Because
But
if I'm
then
Charles Napier, I'm looking at the CB going, what?
this was going to get cool, and you guys just cut me off. Fine. Well, you know what? I will save it for a different group of people who want to listen to my improv. My
They got-
improvo crap.
They got special ed guns.
You realize this is a private channel.
Who are you? Oh, I was trying to call Domino's. Sorry.
Are you still doing the 2 for $5.99?
Goddamn kids on the Cobra walkie-talkies again.
Told them to get off this frequency.
All right, so Burke kills his partner, I guess, and also shoots the hot dog guy with the same gun, but the hot dog guy doesn't die.
No, it's because he had a real pork hot dog.
Right.
Yep. That's the difference.
But Steele tricks Burke into setting his hammer onto the highest level. Like, oh, you can't handle it if you go to 12.
Yeah.
But 12 setting equals electromagnetic mode.
Where he just lies to him about what this
Right.
He's like, that'll turn it to 11, but it just turns it to a magnet.
Right. And which sucks the hammer onto Steele's chest, and now he's got his hammer back.
He should have got hit by the car. Or at least flown into the
Yeah,
car.
right. That would have been awesome. Well, and Oracle's like, oh, yeah, I got some tricks, too. She goes into full-on tank mode. Her wheelchair has lasers and glitter
Bombs.
guns and rockets, go-go rockets on it.
Yeah, it's got the same shit that everybody else in this movie has.
This is the best wheelchair ever.
She shoots Shaq at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she does,
she
right in
just-
the crotch.
It just starts spinning around, and yeah, 4 strays hit him right in the cock.
Nothing like a woman sitting in a wheelchair spinning in a circle shooting glitter out of it onto guys' dicks.
Yep.
I've seen that porno before. So there's a big shootout, which we're going to mostly skip over, but a big shootout, lots of action, sort of. Burke has his little brother there, and he's like, I fucking got your kid.
Hostage number 2.
Yeah, right.
Well, there's also the part where he's like, "No, get out of here. You gotta go." And she's like, "Okay." He's like, "Get out of here fast." And she's like, "Is this fast enough?" And then the wheelchair takes off at like 7 miles an hour.
because she's got rockets.
But it sprays smoke behind it.
Yeah.
I guess.
And I could not tell what the bumper sticker on the back of her wheelchair says.
Oh,
Good reporting.
So if anybody out there, I'm asking sincerely, if anybody knows what that bumper sticker said,
Said, shit happens.
shit happens.
shit happens.
Back off.
My other chair is a Porsche.
If you can read this, you're tailgating me. Please stop.
Like my driving call.
We'll work for food.
Dude. Too far,
Oh,
man.
wow. That
Damn.
sucks.
Jesus, Jackie.
It's one of those coexist stickers.
Jesus fish, but it has legs.
Yeah.
The goddess is real.
And she's alive!
Okay.
All right, so she's out of there.
I made a bumper sticker once. Because I had no idea about the goddess. And I saw one and I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't get it. So then I made like the worst joke ever. Did not go over well. I made like 3 bumper stickers. So the goddess was real and she's deader than shit now. And it was the Dirty Harry bumper sticker. And I was like, look, guys. And everybody's like, That's not funny. It's like, oh, guess I didn't understand the goddess at that point in my life.
Do you now?
No, but I guess I can't make those bumper stickers in poor taste anymore.
You get that part. And that's the lesson of the day, kids. That's like what you give the He-Man speech at the end of your episode.
Yeah,
And that's why you don't make dirty bumper stickers, kids.
And while you're at it, don't piss on the maypole on May Day. That's not what it's for.
At one point, Shaq and his little brother get a grenade tossed at him.
This is so awful.
And this grenade, how many lines of dialogue are discussed?
It's got one of those 2-minute fuses.
It's insane, this scene. Because it's already been established that John Henry, a.k.a. Shaq, can't make free throws, which is the entire joke about Shaq's career, is that he could do everything but make free throws. What was his free throw percentage? It was down in the 50s, wasn't it?
It was in the 50s.
Yeah. Not good. So they're having to... You got to get rid of that grenade, Shaq. He's like, "Whoa, what should I do with it?" "Well, throw it through this basket-sized hole in this chain link fence." He's like, "I can't throw it. I can never make free throws." "But you can do it this time, Shaq." Kaboom! And body parts fly everywhere.
The guy that threw the grenade at them, it finally comes back and he goes, "Wow!"
He has done his taxes in the time that the grenade is on the other side of this room.
And he's surprised because it should have blown up already.
It should have blown up already. They're fucking dead.
Well, that's what they get from ordering their grenades from China.
They make slower fuses? Because the grenade works, Jackie. If you're implying that Chinese make crap that doesn't work, the grenade eventually works.
But not as directed.
Is it? It seems to be like this grenade's fuse is meant to be this long. Anyways, it's a really long fuse. So Burke fires a sonic gun at him, but it ricochets off of his butt.
And wins the day.
And wins the day,
This
blasting.
is the climactic action.
Uh-huh.
Is he gets shot in the butt and his butt bounces it off and it wins.
It blasts Burke into a wall, causing all of the debris, the shelves and the explosives to fall on Burke and explodes the whole
And
warehouse.
he gives his buddy's line. "Oh no."
Oh, no. Yeah, right.
He dies.
Yeah, nobody says, "Oh, no," when they die. Oh, no.
Oh no.
So they get out of the warehouse, and the army lands, and they catch all the rest of the escaping villains. Charles Napier's like, "Good job, everybody. I like it. We got the baddies." And so the next day, Charles Napier calls Shaq, but he's got he's trying to trace him down, but Shaq is impersonating Arnold, and it's weird. And I only bring it up because I want to reference Arnold, but he gets away. Grandma has opened up her Creole restaurant. It's a big hit.
The souffle that we never mentioned finally worked out.
We mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
But the best surprise of the day for Steele is that Oracle has now got a new gadget on her wheelchair. She hits the button, and slowly she rises into the air, like C-3PO when Luke uses the Force to trick the Ewoks. But she doesn't fly into a circle on top of the chair. It just puts her in an upright position so that she can hug Shaq. The end!
The end. Well, I think they went to the Neil Breen School of Lovemaking, and this is hot business right now.
So it's a sex chair, is what your theory is?
Yes. Along with the jokes that they make about the shaft of his hammer.
No, you missed that, Jackie. That's a joke about Shaft.
Shaft,
the character. As played by Richard Roundtree, the character in this film.
Mm-hmm. And
you've never seen Shaft, have you?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, so you don't get this joke.
And the other sexual innuendos.
Innuendos?
In this
Sexual
movie.
windows?
Yes. Into windows.
Okay, Jackie, I guess you're raring to go. What's your big spiel about this movie being
highly sexual?
Just the Shaft joke, which is not about a penis. It's about a man named John Shaft.
There is the heavy leather pool club. That's pretty
the heavy leather
sexual.
Pool club. The fact that he puts flowers on her crotch because it smells bad, but he wants to go oyster diving. And then at the end when she gets a freestanding wheelchair.
You think that Shaq, who has superpowers, needs a standing up wheelchair to make sweet, sweet love to his girlfriend lieutenant? He could just pick her up.
Not the same.
Here, sit on this wheelchair. Here's my dick.
It's oh boy, Merry Christmas.
Hole in one.
Oh, I don't think he'd be very good at golf. He's too
brother,
tall.
He's too big. You blast it out of there. He's got superpowers.
Yeah, they don't make him that long. He just hit himself in the knee.
All right, guys. What's your questions?
My first question is, shouldn't he have at least once used the hammer as a fucking hammer?
Yes, he should have.
Like,
it never is used as a sledgehammer.
Like, that was the thing that it missed the mark on, is that it didn't have enough gadgets. And then at one point, like with the end, they should have bonked Judd Nelson with like, what's that function? It's a hammer. Whap. But then it went through his skull and his brains came out of his ears because it's a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. No, that's really stupid that they didn't do that.
Yeah, it was just sitting there the whole time. I was like, he's never going to use it as a hammer.
Probably
once.
because if you get a really good look at the prop, it's really shitty. It's just a big rubber thing. And if he smashed a guy, it just would have like
completely
bent.
disintegrated.
Yeah.
Just go to a wide shot and have a normal one with a handle painted black.
A normal sledgehammer that he'd hit Judd Nelson in the face with?
Or somebody.
A stuntman.
Well, you don't hit him in the face. Shoot it to where it looks like it. You have a background melon. Force perspective.
Background melon.
You guys, my comprehension of special effects is far greater than yours, obviously.
Bring me another background melon. I want another take. Jesus. Jackie?
Why is Lily on patrol?
Lily on patrol.
Did you see her take that dude out? Dog is better at it than Richard Roundtree.
Every time they go on patrol in the back of Richard Roundtree's Sanford and Son van, because it's fucking Sanford and Son, John Sanford's
milk wagon.
Milk
thing.
wagon, yeah. She's in there with them, like, we're gonna fight crime, guys.
And she's sitting facing Shaq.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey, what's up?
I get to go this time, right?
Yeah.
She's Robin, that's what it is.
Well, I would say that the second most action-packed character in the film is that dog.
Yeah, Lily the dog is pretty cool. I just wanted to know why she was on patrol.
If steel was to be made in this modern society,
Sure.
could he be fixed? Is it possible to make a good steel movie? A
I'm
man wearing
sure.
plate armor. That's a superpower.
Well, they're going to try it with Cyborg, and it's not a lot different.
He has lasers, eye lasers.
That's true. He's
and like
got more
rockets.
shit.
He's sort of like Iron Man. The suit is him.
Him. I think you could.
Okay.
I think anything's possible.
I think it is too.
It's just that what they tried here is the antithesis of that.
Right. This is bat nipples.
Yeah.
This is the Warner Brothers that brought us bat nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God eventually somebody was able to rescue Batman and then totally ruin him again. So good job, Warner Brothers. Maybe just stick with Batman being the Dark Knight and not have him be slinging jokes.
I don't like characters with eye patches.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
there we go.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
So I was really hoping that the eye patch guy in this movie would die.
Even though he got shot twice,
Yeah,
he didn't
and
die.
Didn't die.
Mhm.
And so that's my question. Why didn't he die?
He's got a real pork hot dog.
Which means what?
They're healthier than the chicken ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't like Cyborg because he's got a patch. And then I was
Cyborg doesn't have a patch.
He's
He has a
got
laser eye.
Fake eye.
same thing.
All right.
Don't
Not
like it.
Really?
And I don't like that Odin has a eye patch.
And Thor now.
And Thor. Yeah.
Spoiler.
And Nick Fury.
Yeah. I don't like any of the eye patches.
And all of the pirates.
Yar.
No pirates.
Hmm.
But the guy from Black Sails was pretty cool, but he did not have an eye patch.
That's true.
I don't like eye patches. I don't like
Alright.
characters with eye patches.
That's a fun fact, Jackie. Hope I don't lose an eye.
Your penis has an eye patch.
Banana hammock?
Can we move on, please?
Yes, I have one final question because we've kind of trashed this Johnson fellow, the director. Would you have, because at the end, after all of this, not at the beginning, but at the end, after we've finally seen all of it, you know what you're doing at this point. You've seen the rough cut. You've seen the final cut. Would you have given yourself the film by credit at the end like he did?
Oh, absolutely not.
I would have done the Alan Smithy.
This work, right?
Like, after everything that went wrong with this thing, not just at the beginning, but at the end, he's like, by the way, this is my work.
Right. Maybe he thinks that because it's a superhero movie, this is a launch pad for his career. Like, I'm the next
Even though he was writing for
Richard
CBS in the
Donner.
70s.
Yeah.
You know, I say fuck it. I would put my name on it no matter if it was a piece of garbage or not. It's an accomplishment to make a film.
It
Sure,
is.
written
Yeah.
and directed by, but the film by credit is a special credit.
Yeah, film by.
Film by is like you're basically you're taking
You've directed Pan's Labyrinth.
yeah, you are the author of this story work. You are the master of storytelling.
I'd do it.
All right.
I'd put it on everything, every single piece of crap. A film by Neil Breen.
I do.
Oh my God.
Un film by. So it's like half French, but not really because I don't know what French
Right,
for
so, like-
by is or whatever.
So you could really, really put it out there like,
And then like afterwards, fiend instead of it.
That is so stupid.
final recommendations, guys, on Steel.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Really?
I was bored a lot, and the action sequences and the ridiculous things that happen just aren't enough to keep me interested. I'm going to say no.
Huh.
Sammy?
I thought for sure it would be a no, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. I
am in
actually
the same
liked
boat.
it. I liked it. I give it a due.
It's just over the top for me. It's a 6 out of 10. It's not great.
Yeah.
But it has enough there for me, and it is super riffable. Because it is super stupid. And I like Shaq, period. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Shaq could play fucking Hannibal Lecter. I'd be like, God damn that Shaq. He sure is a charming individual, you know?
Eat your liver with some fava beans.
So yeah, I'm going to give it a due. It's not streaming for free anywhere, but it is on... Oh, no, it is streaming on HBO now.
HBO Now, which you didn't have the current subscription for that, so we had to Amazon it.
Yeah, so 2 out of 3 dues, which I think is pretty fair for Steel.
It
Because
gets two 60% and a 66% for the whole show. So.
Right. And on IMDb, this has got, this is a 2.8 user rating on
This
IMDb.
is just on the outside of the bottom 100.
It
then.
really is. And I think it's good enough time to watch.
Yeah.
It stinks. It super stinks. It's real bad. But we got some listener feedback. Starting with a new listener, an old listener that we haven't talked to, and I'm totally going to screw his name up, so bear with me. But I'm going to do my best. Henrik Mikkelsen.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Hey guys, big fan from Denmark here." Gives a emoji with sunglasses and devil horns. I didn't see that before. It's pretty sweet. I like emojis. Sam does not. Just listen to your Fateful Findings episode for the 3rd time. He's listened to one episode 3 times. It's impressive. Please tell me you will do more of Neil Breen's brilliant, films, In Double Down, he's the most decorated denim-wearing agent/terrorist. In I Am Here, now he's an alien with Christ-like powers and loose pieces of RAM taped to his arms. What's RAM?
Like, it's probably just RAM memory chips taped to his arm.
That
Yeah,
could
that's
be.
what I'm thinking,
Yeah,
too.
random access memory. Hope you tackle more Breen. Love your podcast. Have a good one. So, yeah. Don't worry, listeners. We will be back to the Neil Breen. We've got next year, I'm sure we'll hit one of those two.
Yeah, and you know what? Surprise! It's my pick next. And I'm actually going to do Double Down.
Oh, are you?
I watched the
really?
first 2
Wow.
minutes of this, and actually, this was the first time I'd ever talked to anybody on the Facebook, and
The Facebook.
I kind of liked it. Made me feel special, and I did watch the first 2 minutes of this, and I was sold in the first 2 minutes. I was like, you know what? I can't watch any more of this.
Yeah.
I just want to do a podcast on this movie. It was so stupid in the first 2 minutes. Like, he's huddled up in a cave, but then he's out, adventuring. He's got like a cell phone and a computer, and he's using them all to get out there in the world. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I'm sold. Yeah, we're doing Double Down. That's our next episode.
Yeah, the thing is like we discussed earlier when we did the Faithful Findings episode, Sam, you kind of made it sound like, well, I've heard that they're all basically the same movie. Here's my problem with that. I have no problem with that. If it's Faithful Findings every fucking time, I am A-okay. I
Gotta
want more
get this
Brie.
work done.
Gotta get this work done. So, yep, there you go. Next, we got an email from our dear friend and fan of the show, Jack B.
Excellent name.
Jack B. Or just
Jack.
Okay. Jack writes us a lot, done a lot of work on the show, one of our best fans, huge supporter on Patreon. But he says, Dear Justin, Dr. Jackie, and Sam, the Sandwich Man. First off, Merry Christmas. We should mention that we're releasing this on Tuesday, the day after Christmas, but it's not yet Christmas for here for us in the studio. So
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas to us. I hope you will all have a great time and enjoy yourself. Given all the joy you guys bring and how hard you work to make people laugh, you deserve some rest and relaxation. I'm sure you guys are wondering just what's going on and why I've decided to up my Patreon level, so thank you very much for doing that. Well, it's simple. First off, this is not a prank or glitch or anything like that. It's completely genuine. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I thought it would be appropriate to show you guys my love at Christmas. You guys are utterly amazing, hilarious, and completely deserve it. You guys put so much love and heart into every episode that you do, and you consistently make me laugh and wait with bated breath each week for your next episode. I have grown to love you guys so much, starting with Sleepwalkers.
Yes,
Which
that was a Jackie pick.
Was just like a couple months ago.
Sleepwalkers is great, though.
Yeah,
It was a great episode.
I've decided to watch each movie before listening to the episode. No other podcast I've ever listened to has gotten me so involved and invested with it. I only discovered you guys back in July. Gwendolyn was my first episode. There you go.
Yeah, Gwendolyn's good, too.
And yet I instantly loved you guys so much. Since July, I've listened to almost 190 hours of Stinker Madness and can't wait to finish your backlog of episodes. I've loved every single episode, even when you're watching total shit. The three of you are a great team and have an amazing dynamic. You never cease to make me laugh. I can't wait to see where you guys go in 2018 beyond. I look forward to getting to the chopper every week for many years to come. Your self-proclaimed greatest fan, Jack. So thank you very much, Jack.
Thank
It was
you very
a
much, Jack.
Especially nice email and especially nice help on Patreon, which will put us over the top so we can finally get matching microphones. So
Yes.
that's a big deal.
That's going to help
Yeah.
considerably.
I've prepared a song.
Okay.
Love and
No.
check.
If you hit that one note, you're going to explode.
Oh,
Yeah, don't. No.
Damn it.
No.
right.
The sharp E. Yeah, don't hit that one. Yeah, so that's awesome. If you also want to take place on Patreon and support us, as many of our fans do, go to patreon.com/Stinker Madness. Donate one time as low as $1 or up to infinite amounts of dollars. Also, if you do the $30 level, we'll send you a free t-shirt with our stuff on it. Jack will be getting one of those as well with his new upping. Last but not least, guys, since it is our year-end episode, we won't have another episode that comes out before the new year. So this is the end of 2017. I want to do the airing of thank yous to fans that have helped us out throughout this last year. Not the airing of grievances, which is what you're talking. Which basically we'll do that
happen
too
after the episode.
Sam's face. That's my 2017's airing of grievance. Okay, so I want to give thanks to obviously Jack B for helping us big time, especially with his editing of back episodes and helping finding lost audio files that got disconnected. Jake Banzai, Michael M, Matt Van Diver, Owen G from Australia. Owen G. The genetic opera still sucks, Owen. Brad Schlager for helping us out with the forthcoming Smab Fuzz. Tucker B for helping us with Commando. Jeff Brown. Carl. Fritz Rutz on Patreon. I want to say thank you to all you guys. Also, Ben Taylorson from the 3 to Midnight podcast in England. You guys want to give a shout out to anybody?
I like Ben.
Yeah?
I like Jack too. I like that he writes in all the time.
Yeah.
Get a shout out.
I like when people write in.
Yeah, I like when people write in too.
Write to us, talk@stinkermadness.com. I actually am starting to prefer the emails over the Facebook and stuff. It seems like people write us better emails to read out rather than just random, hey, that was funny. We like that too, but we prefer the email. So
Long form.
I'm just excited that I got to be on the Facebook.
The Facebook.
I even put, this is Jackie.
The
Nice.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah. The Facebook.
So we're going to skip streaming do's and don'ts this week because we're running long on time. But thanks for everybody for listening. Don't just thank these people. Thank you for listening. We really do appreciate it. And I know you guys all enjoy the podcast. It's been 3 years. We've worked really hard on it, and I think we get better every week. So keep listening in 2018 and get to the chopper.
Wait, I want to say something.
Okay.
Happy Christmas and a very...
It's already Christmas.
It's already Christmas.
Oh.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Ready?
Happy
New Year!
From Stinker Madness. And get to the chopper. Visit us at www.stinkermadness.com. Follow Stinker Madness on Twitter @Stinker Madness. Please rate and review us on iTunes and Stitcher. Thank you for listening, and get to the chopper.